Hey guys, welcome back to PQF Academy. Um, just disclosure: if you hear it gets loud, um, wrap it up for ramping up for Thanksgiving. Have the family over and stuff like that nature. So if you hear it loud, it gets loud. So I apologize if you do hear that. But hey, once again I want to say thank you for helping me reach over 1,000 subscribers so soon, which was I think was once again like I said is amazing to me because when I first started the channel I was only looking to get 250, trying to get 250 subscribers by the end of the year. Trying to go into 2020 2025 with at least 250 subscribers, but y'all helped me surpass 1,000. Like I said last time, um, I will be giving away now my mini, my not my mini. Sorry, I gave the mini away when we reach 500. Now I'll be giving away the my medium size city tote bag. Now, unfortunately, it won't be this one because, like I said, this one is my version one. I will be giving away my version two. My version two is going to be the denim one, just like the mini is. Unfortunately, I just didn't. I haven't. I thought I had more, but I don't, unfortunately. So I have to make it. So that'll take me about maybe a couple of days because of my schedule. I'm busy, but in order to win the bag, once again, I will do a drawing. So you would have to like, subscribe, and at least share and leave a comment also. Um, so once again, thank you for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. Once again, I will be giving this bag away. All right. So move this off to the side. Let's go ahead and get started. Remember, I said the pattern that we're going to be making. I'm going to be making it. We're going to be doing a bag for my daughter. My daughter, she is 4 years old, so I'm gonna be making her a bag because she wants it. She wants a new bag. So, but this bag does go on the concept of our last video. Our last video that we made for my client. At least with this one, we're going to work with some tabs and things of that nature. The last video, we didn't work with any tabs. But we also are going to work with the top zipper because I did have some people comment on that video asking about things about the zipper and things of that nature, the top zipper. So we're going to continue to, I think what I'm going to do also in the next video, we are going to actually also, with the next video that we do, we're going to revisit that bag because there's certain elements that I want you guys to actually learn, and we can actually learn that on that one, right? So we're going to start getting into some things and start elevating a little bit with our bags and things of that nature, okay? So in this video, you're going to need your pattern that we made, your handle, strap, I should say, your strap piece. Now, the one thing I did tell you guys, use the strap for the first bag that we made. The first bag, I'm using this strap because my my baby's a little one, so I'm gonna use this strap. Okay. We're also going to need our tab pattern that we made for our last bag that we wasn't able to use. We're gonna need either some O-rings, from about a 1-inch O-ring or a 1-inch D-ring. With whatever one you want, they both work the same. They both give the same thing. Me personally, I'm gonna go with the O-ring because, like I said, my baby she's a little one. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter for her. But whatever aesthetic that you want, you either want if you want the O-ring or the D-ring, okay? See if you can get about 1 inch because that's what that strap is. Once you fold it over once you fold it over twice, well, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, once you fold it over to 3 times, remember, 1 in the middle, 2 in the middle, and then another hot dog. Once you fold that over, it'll be about 1 inch. So you need this to be about 1 inch, right? Also, I'm not going to use any clamps for my daughter, and which are these. I'm not going to use any of these, but if you want to give the bag another realm of aesthetic, because this is one of those bags where I'm also going to show you when we start getting there where, hey, you can start taking your strap off and it can become a little small handle bag. I don't want my baby to take the strap off. I don't want her to lose the bag. I want her to be able to put the bag over her and keep it on her, okay? So you're gonna need these, and make sure they're at least about 1 inch. And when it says 1 inch, that means that this right here, the ring part that you're gonna put your strap on, that's what's 1 inch is. All right. You're also gonna need a zipper. If you you need about an 8-inch zipper. I did tell you also, if you couldn't find an 8-inch zipper, I will show you how we're going to do this with this long zipper and being able to cut it. Okay. Now, since we've already been through this already, I think what this is what is this part 10 that we're on at the moment, so we should already know what we should be doing, right? So I've already cut my pattern pieces out, so there's not going to be a lag, and there's going to be a little bit where you can pause it and then go cut your pieces out and things of that nature. Some of my pieces are already cutting them. I already cut them, and like, so as my strap, like I said, my baby's a little one. As my strap, I already cut my strap, interfaced my strap, and already sewed my strap the way that we sewn it. Sewed my strap and made my strap the very first way that we did it. Okay? I've already cut my lining piece out. I've already cut my exterior piece, and also already interfaced it. Remember, we've used 2 types of interfacing already, right? We have the SF101 woven fabric, which gives SF101 woven interfacing, and also the fleece. As you've seen in the last video, the fleece gave it a little bit more body. So however you decide that you want to do, if you wanted to have a little bit more body, you can. If you don't want it to have a little bit more body, put the SF101 on. I always like to tell people, go compare the bag that we did, the bag that I made for my client, and go back to the very first bag and feel the difference from the fabric. Okay. So I've already cut this out. So you're not going to see how we cut it out, because we already know how to cut it out already. We already know how to cut the pattern out, right? So we follow all of the instructions to cut the pattern out. We cut the pattern out normally, right? Remember, on this pattern, it has this small little depth up here. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do there and how we're going to use that, right? Now, the only thing you're really going to see me do, and I'm going to show you how to do, is this. But that's really simple and easy, all right? With this one, it's going to be the same exact way. You're going to, now, when you do this, you're going to fold this, or you're going to fold it in half, iron it down, find the middle, come here, boom, you can keep it like this, and then you're going to iron it right there. But you're not going to fold it once more again. But I'm going to show you that too. So if you didn't understand what I just said, it's completely okay and it's completely fine, because I'm going to show you. As they would say, I'm going to learn you, okay? I'm going to learn you. So, let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's head over to the ironing board. Okay, we're over here at the ironing board. We have our fabric. So what we're going to do is fold it in half. Take our iron and press. Then we're going to unfold it. Find the middle. Fold that right there. Press again. It's just like how we did it when we made our very first ooh, that's hot. Ooh, had that on for too long. We made our first bag. But also, if you remember how we did our leather straps, it's almost the same as that. It's going to be about the same as us making the leather straps, if you use leather for that the one pattern, okay? Now, then we're going to fold that back in half, and then we're going to just do that. And that's really it. We're going to leave it just like this. All right? We're not going to do any type of sewing or anything of that nature, all right? So, we're going to leave it like this. I'm going to take you back over here to the table. Okay, so now you're going to take your zipper. If you have your ruler, you can use your ruler, or if you have a cutting mat like this, you can use your cutting mat. Me, I got my cutting mat, I believe, at Joann Fabrics or maybe Hobby Lobby. No, actually, I'm lying. I didn't get it at none of those. I got it at Walmart. So you can get it at Walmart. Get this at Walmart. I forget how much it costs, but I think I got it on a Black Friday sale, so it was pretty cheap. But I'm going to use my cutting mat. Now, a lot of people will tell you a lot of different things and a lot of different ways on how to do this. Me, I'm showing you the way that I like to do it, and I'm showing you the way that I was taught to do it because of the style of bag that we are making. All right? We will get into other styles of things that we're going to do, but as of right now, this is the style right now that I'm going to do, and this is the style that I like, okay? So, we're going to line that up here. I'm going to line this up right here with my 1 inch. Then I'm going to come all the way down here at 8 inches. I'm just going to cut right across there at 8 inches. All right? Just cut. Now, I'm going to go to the sewing machine because I am going to have to open this. And so I don't want it to slip off. I'm going to go to the sewing machine and I'm going to stitch right along here. All right? I'm going to stitch right along here so when I go to open this up so we can turn the bag inside out, it's not going to come apart, okay? So go ahead and do that and meet me back over here. Okay, so I have my zipper sewn, so when I go to slide it down, I don't have to worry about it coming off, all right? Now, what I want to do is that I'm going to, like last time, I'm going to find the middle of my zipper. Take and make a snip. Oh. All right, I got a snip. I know where the middle's at. All right. Now, you can do it either way you want, however far you want to do it or whatever, meaning, you know, which way you want your zipper to line up, okay? Now, I want to find my middle for my exterior. So I'm going to fold it in half, find my middle. And if you don't like folding in half, you don't like this method, that's fine. You can always use a ruler. Okay, let me use a different pair of scissors. All right, like that was a little bit sharper. All right. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take and place my zipper down. So this side right here, it's gonna be face down. My zipper's gonna be face down. So my zipper tab or my zipper pull, whatever you decide to call it, should be facing down on my exterior piece. Now I'm going to take my lining piece, line it up with my exterior. I don't need to find the center for this one because I already know where the center is at technically, because I'm just going to line this together, right? They're lined up. Now I'm going to take to the sewing machine and I'm going to sew. Pin down first and then sew, okay? I believe I found my zipper foot, so I'm gonna come over to the sewing machine. We're gonna learn how to do it with a zipper foot if you can't do it with a regular foot. All right. All right. So I have my zipper foot on. One of the cool things about a zipper foot, depending on what side you are on, if you've never seen one before, is that you'll see that it has different sides, right? So if I'm gonna sew on on my left, but technically the right, I'm gonna place my zipper foot over here and then vice versa for the other side. All right. So I'm going to put that down, you know, do what you got to do as far as like put the needle up. All right. It's on. Now I'm going to find where the tab is. You can feel the tab, right? And then I'm going to take and place that right there. The zipper foot is going to get as close as possible without having to, it's not going to be on the zipper or anything of that nature. Me personally, because of the way I like to do it, some people like to make sure that the tab is like underneath right there, right? Me personally, I'm not a big fan of doing that. I just don't like it. I don't like it for the style of my bag. Me personally, I like to put the zipper foot and make sure the teeth is up against this right here. My teeth is right here, and so this right here is going to slide right beside my teeth. All right? That's the way I like to make my bags, but however you decide to want to make your bags, you can. I know there's tons of tutorials out there on how to properly use a zipper foot. Me personally, once again, I don't properly use a zipper foot right, okay? And then I just begin to sew. So, I'll meet you back at the table as soon as I'm done here. Okay, so one thing, this is one of the reasons why I kind of don't like a zipper foot a little bit, because once I get to the part where my tab is at, what you want to do is make sure that your needle is down, your foot is away from your presser foot. All right, your foot's away from the presser, and then you're gonna lift your this foot up, your zipper foot up. You're gonna lift it up, and then you're just gonna go underneath here, and then you're going to open up your zipper so it can pass through. So the zipper foot can pass over, and then you're gonna put it back down. Now that the zipper foot is it out the way? Yep, the zipper foot is out the way. I mean, not the zipper foot. The zipper is out the tab. The zipper tab is out the way. And you're just going to finish sewing all the way down. All right. Now that I have this zipper, I have this over here at my ironing board. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to open this up here just like last time. Then I'm going to take and just iron that down. Turn it over. Make sure I like it the way it is. So me personally, I kind of like this exposed, as you can see. I like the zipper tab and the zipper teeth to be more exposed. When you use a zipper foot, it comes, like I said, you can put it right over top of it, and what it does is get it caught right up there. I like it. I like more of an exposed, more exposed teeth, especially for this style of bag. Now, what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go ahead and go top stitch right along there. Now, as you can see, I have it's top stitch up here and everything. Okay. Now my zipper tab is facing up. Okay. Now this is the part I believe somebody was a little bit confused on, and it's 100% okay. Now what I'm gonna do when this is face up, I'm gonna make sure that my exterior piece meets up with my right sides together with my other exterior piece. Okay. Now, I don't have to find the middle for this because all I'm going to do is line this up and then just bring it up here. It's lined up on the sides, right? So if I have it lined up on the sides, I understand that, hey, it is 100% cool here. Now, what you can do if you have pins, go ahead and pin this here. And now bring your exterior. Now, if you like, you can flip it this way and do the exact same thing. Make sure the exterior piece and the exterior piece is lined up and bring it to the top. It's lined up. Now I'm going to take and these are lined up together. Take and pin these down. And then I'm going to go ahead and repeat the steps and sew right across those teeth again. So right across that, and then once you have that sewn across, we're gonna come back and I'm just gonna show you the next step. It's even though it was the same steps we did for the first one, but it's 100% fine. I'm gonna come back and show you the next step, so you won't be confused. Okay. All right, so we're back over here at the ironing board. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this up again, just like this. Now, the part that we just sewn down, as you can see, is just the same thing. Then we're going to take and iron this to flatten this out. And then top stitch along there. So it's the same exact thing that we did when we did for the first one. It's just, only thing it is it's not really reversed, but it is reversed, okay? All right, so since we have that together, and I'll meet you back over at the table once you have this stitched down. Well, top stitched. All right, so now that we have everything sewn together, everything is top stitched and everything. So, hey, we're just going to go through the normal steps that we normally go through. We're going to put these together, right sides together, right sides together for exteriors, right sides together for the lining. And we're just going to, remember, we're gonna start all the way up to here. Even this part right here that we have like this, we're gonna start all the way up here and we're gonna sew all the way down. You should already know what you're doing, okay? Sew all the way down here, sew all the way here, sew here, same thing, sew here. Remember, we're gonna leave about a 6 inches so we can be able to pull the bag out, and then sew here. And then also make sure that your zipper is open somewhat, okay? Make sure it is open a little bit, okay? So once again, we are let me do it again. So we're gonna sew here But we're not gonna go up. We're gonna sew here. There shouldn't be, how can I put this? So it's almost like how when we come down here, we stop here. It should be the same way. There should be, you can do one continuous line if you like, but because it's gonna jump. But me personally, I would tell you to put your presser foot and your needle down here, back stitch, go down. Same thing over here, back stitch, go down. Here, and then come up here, back stitch, go down. Leave that 6 inches, back stitch, go up, back stitch. All right, because then we'll move into that. All right, so make sure that your zipper is open. Okay, once again, make sure your zipper is open. Doesn't have to be all the way open, just enough. Doesn't have to be all the way open. All right, so go do that and we'll be back at the table. All right, okay, so I went ahead and did everything already that we've already normally did. I went ahead and did my, sewn everything up. Also did my corners, everything. Right now, one thing that we're going to do, we're going to go inside of our bag, go to the zipper, and we're going to close it just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. All right, we're going to close it just a tiny bit, not a lot. Now, also when we do this, we're going to make sure that our zipper tab is out of the way too. So I put my zipper all the way back up to here. The reason why we're doing this is so that we can do the next part, okay? So what you're going to do here, the same way how we do the corners, you're going to open this up. Let's do it on this side. We're going to open this up because this side is going to be a little bit difficult because of the zipper comes all the way back here, and that's fine. So we're going to go here and open this. We're going to open this up just like we're doing the box corner. See, it's a box corner. Now we're going to take one of our pieces, our tabs with our O-ring or our D-ring, and we're going to slide this in. All right, we're going to go ahead and put that on the inside. It's a little hard for me to do it this way because I'm trying to look through the camera and do it. Just give me a little bit. I'll be right back, and I'm going to put this in, okay? Okay, so I have this in. As you can see, it's just like how we do the box corners. And then we're going to go ahead and, boom, tab that right there. And then go ahead and do the other side. And then we're going to take and sew just like how we sewed this. We put this like this. We're going to take that to the sewing machine, and we're going to do the exact same thing. Put that like that and go across it. I always like to go across it at least 2 to 3 times, okay? So go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. All right, we got them in. Me personally, just to cut down on some bulk when it comes to this part, I like to cut a little bit off the top. Try not to cut your seam. All right, cut a little bit off the top. Now we're just gonna go inside. Remember, our zipper is closed a little bit, so we go inside. Reopen that zipper up. Takes a little bit of time. Reopen it. There we go. And then we go ahead and pull this through. As usual. Go ahead and pull that in. Poke out the corners. Just the same, just as we normally would do it. Poke out the corners. Pull this the rest of the way out. Get these guys on out of here. All right, so that's how that looks like that. Now, like I said, I don't want it to come off. So I'm going to take and put this in and just take and just sew right across that. That's it. Just sew right across that, fold that over, do the same thing onto the other side, and out. Next time I see you, we'll be face to face. And just like that, we're done. Here's the bag. All right. Here's the bag right here. Um, Hopefully next time you see this bag is gonna be on my daughter. So the main thing that I wanted to concentrate on you guys with was the zipper. Once again, the zipper, um, and the O ring or the D ring. I know we said we're gonna some use clips and things of that nature, but even though we didn't, you can still use it if you know how. But on our next bag the next bag that we make, we're definitely gonna use them. All right, we're gonna use some clips. Now, take this and put this off to the side. So Monday, we're not going to make a pattern on Monday because I want us to revisit the bag that we made for my client, because there's some elements and stuff that I really wanted to do with you guys and get out there and show you how to do it. So we're going to go ahead and do that, okay? So we're going to need, so next Monday, I should say, next Monday, I'm going to show you how to do the manufacturing method of us pricing our items. Because we're gonna, once again, like I said at the beginning, this channel, we're going to also, not only are we going to sell, we're also going to learn how to start a business. Okay, we're going to learn how to run the business. I'm actually going to tell you step by step what we can do to make this into a business, make this into a home-based business. And that's a whole different story, a home-based business when it comes to certain things, but we're not there yet. So next Thursday, I want you to keep in mind, this is what I want you to have for next Thursday, right? Next Thursday, I want you to have all of your straps. Every strap that we made, I want you to have them. Because as of right now, I'm kind of going off the fly on how I want to do it a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. All right? Going off the fly. There's going to be some elements in this bag that we're going to do a little bit different, and we're going to get into a little bit more of an advanced, but not super advanced, but just a tiny bit of advanced, okay? I also want you to make sure you have your exterior pocket piece that we already made for that bag. You're going to have your your main pattern, which goes for your exterior and your lining piece. Also, you're going to need your slip pocket. Okay? You're going to need your slip pocket piece. And I'm thinking about, not yet. I'm not sure yet. But I'm thinking about we're going to do an inside pocket zipper. If you think we should do a pocket zipper inside one, comment below and just comment zipper below. Okay? Just comment zipper. If you comment zipper below, then that means that if I get enough of those, we're going to do an inside zipper. I don't want you guys to be afraid of it because of all of the buildup that we're getting to when it comes down to it. Comes down to making these bags. There's a buildup to it. So if you're not comfortable with doing it right now, we're going to eventually do it. So we either do it now or we do it further down the line when you guys feel comfortable. So if you want to do an inside pocket zipper, say zipper. What else are we gonna need? We're gonna need either an O-ring or a D-ring. All right. O-ring and D-ring, a 18 or 20-inch zipper. It can be a metal zipper or a nylon zipper, whatever zipper you want. The inside of the bag, you know what? We're gonna do a 7-inch zipper, okay, for the inside. We may do it on the inside or we may do it on the outside. I'm not sure yet. But make sure you have a 7-inch zipper. So I did just lie a little bit. We are going to, on Monday, do at least one pattern, and that's for the pocket part of it, okay? But other than that, make sure you have all of your stuff. And then, like I said, Monday, tune in on Monday if you're looking to learn how to price your items the manufacturer way, okay? Once again, please like, subscribe, and comment. Also, that's the only way you'll be able to win my my City Tote medium size bag. Remember, that one's not the one that's being given away. That's version 1. I have a version 2 that I love. That I want I want everybody to have it, but there's a version 2 that I did because version 2 is a little bit better than version 1. All right. So, as always, thank you for tuning in to PQF Academy.